Hi, everybody. I wanted to go over real quickly a few methods to retrieve your VIC information in Intersight from a UCSX chassis. I'm going to start right here with showing what that information looks like. On the General tab under the Network Adapter, you're going to see the VIC and general information. So whether you have alarms, what type, the firmware, how many interfaces are in there, the model, the serial, the connection, the adapter ID, and the part number. As well, in interfaces, we have, of course, I mentioned earlier, the DCE interfaces, what the NICs are, the name, its MAC address, the virtual interface ID, its operational status, what QoS policy is assigned, and host bus adapter addresses for fiber channel connections. So all very general information. So one way we can do this is you can come into chassis. I'll show you kind of a visual representation. I'm going to go ahead and pick this guy. And now I'm going to go over here to topology. Now this is a little easier if you zoom in. All right, we're zoomed all the way in. Let's take a look here. See these little rectangles where everything's connecting in? Just kind of put your cursor over that, or your mouse over it, and hover, and boom, there you go. Now just to show it'll work where you don't have connections as well. So if you hover over him, you'll get the basics, the type, adapter, serial, PCI slot that it's in, but you can also just click here and go back to, well, the very same screen that we just came back from. Okay, now let's take another peek at how we can look at this. You can go back, we'll pick that same exact chassis. Okay, now here's something interesting. Let's go to inventory. Guess what? We don't see anything in there, but there are things like the servers that are in there, right? There's power, there's thermal, and IFM. In connections, well, that's just showing you what you're connected to from the fabric interconnects. Okay, and we already looked at topology. But let's come back to inventory. Click on your IFM, your Intelligent Fabric module. In this part, you're going to see information about the Intelligent Fabric module, but you're looking for the VIC. So this is not at all what you're looking for. Instead, click the backplane ports. And now what you're going to see is that what peers to the IFM, or the Intelligent Fabric module, is the server that's attached to that then maps to the VIC. You can then click on that information there. Click on the VIC ID, and you're back to the same screen. There's your other way of looking at it. Another popular way of doing this is that you can also just click on the chassis again, right? You can double click on your server. I know it doesn't look like I'm double clicking, but I'm double clicking. Okay, now we can go to inventory and network adapters. And there's the network adapter we just saw. See, very simple, very easy. There might be another couple ways of doing this, but these are the three most popular that I've run into and that I use or that I've seen other customers use. All right, guys, stay warm. Have a good day.